Hi there, welcome to SQ Junction. This video is to explain how to print multiple JPEG files on one sheet of paper. This is for Mac users. It's to help people that have bought milestone cards from my Preemie Junction shop that would like to pick and choose the cards they need only and print those ones. You have a little bit of options with size and also type of file. So I want to show you that to hopefully make it a little bit easier on you to figure that out when the time comes. So this is the Baby Boy Preemie cards from the shop. This is the zip file you would have gotten from Etsy. I've opened the zip file to this folder, so I'm going to open that. This shows you all the options that are inside that you have purchased. So if you want, these ones have been designed in 3.5 by 5. Some of my other ones are 4 by 6. I'm going to show you with this one because you've got a couple of options here to keep them 3.5 by 5 or make them bigger or make them smaller. So I thought I would choose this one to show you since this one seems to have a few more options. So say you're at the beginning of your journey with your little one and you want to just start the first few ones that you're going to need. Let's pick some of those. So if you're on a Mac, you're going to click on one, then you're going to hold the Command key, and we're going to choose the other ones that you'd like. So this is birthday stats. Let's see, coming early. That might be one that you want. If you knew about this set early enough, this would be a nice one to have kind of when you're in the delivery room as a photo prop for you there. But you know, a lot of times people don't order these until it's happened, because sometimes you just don't know you're delivering early until you are. So let's pick two more. Dad's first hold, that would be good. First kangaroo with mom. So we've got 4 chosen there. So you're going to right click on one of the ones you've chosen and you're going to click the preview app. So it opens up the first one, large. And if you scroll down, you'll see they're all there, but they're in a large size here. Then they're in thumbnails over here in the preview area. So if you look here, just one is highlighted. So if we continued on from here, the computer and printer wouldn't know that you wanted to print all of these because only one is selected. So I want you to make sure that you do select these. So you're going to use your Command key again. So press down on that and then click all of these so they're all highlighted. Okay, so when they're all highlighted and you're still in preview mode, you're going to click on File and go down to Print. So this opens up, and normally on like the crib arts and other things where you just have one thing you want to print, I would always want you to have it at scale and 100%. But we're going to change it up this time, and I want you to click Scale to Fit. So this makes this first one bigger, but we're going to change things up on the next screen. So go over to Preview, drop down that, and I want you to go to Layout. Then I want you to click 4 per sheet. So if we're in vertical mode here, the 4 per sheet lines them up here, and these are actually smaller than 3.5 by 5. So if you do want them even smaller, this is an option for you. You can go ahead and print from here. If you want them 3.5 by 5, then click Landscape, and it will make them bigger and fill the page for you. So then you're going to go back here before printing and go to Quality and Media. So this is important. You always want to print these cards in high, or some printers say best, so whatever is the highest setting that you have. I like to print on photo paper, but you know, if you're in the NICU for a long time, printing on photo paper each time might be a little bit expensive for you. It's up to you. Cardstock works well as well as if you have a wipeable frame, and there's occasions where you can have the frame near the baby, like say you're out kangarooing or whatever. As long as you have a frame that is wipeable to keep clean, that's very important in the NICU. Then you can even print on plain printer paper and just pop it inside the frame, and it will look good because it's behind glass, so it does make it look better. Otherwise, you can do the photo paper or the cardstock. So I usually print on photo paper, so I'd go over here to photo paper, and I usually have glossy, so I click on that. Some people prefer matte because if you're using a flash, sometimes you'll get some reflection, but generally speaking, you don't really need a flash in the hospital, so you can kind of decide what you want to do with that. So then I'd go here and I'd go high and I'd go ahead and print. Okay, now if you wanted these bigger, like a 4x6, you can go back here to layout, and I want you to go to 2, and these are enlarged then, and you have 2 pages because we have 4 selected, so you'll have 2 pages of both of those that will print at 4x6. So that's an option as well. These are great to put in your photo album. If your photo album sleeves are 4x6, you might want this size. These are great. If you do print on cardstock, you have the option then of writing your little story on the back of each one. So this can go in your photo album with your baby's picture beside it, and then on the back of each card you can write about the day, about the moment, about what was special for that photo op. So that helps. You know, it helps you remember. When they go back and look at it when they're bigger, it'll mean the world to them. So that's kind of a special thing to do too. So kind of figure out what size your photo album is. And again, if you print on photo paper, it's not as easy to write on the back of that. So that's kind of a negative for that as well. But if you're journaling, maybe you don't need to do that. It's all up to you. So that's another option for you there. The other thing I wanted to mention is that if you are wanting to not print at home, you don't have a printer, you don't have a color printer, or you just don't want the hassle and you want to upload them to Staples or Walmart or Costco or whatever your favorite shop is, some prefer PDFs. So if you wanted to kind of pick the cards that you wanted printed only, then you can do what we've done here, and then you're going to save as a PDF. So Staples prefers PDFs usually, so you can do this, pick the ones you want, then save as a PDF. So I would say you could probably put the date in here or something that's going to identify these 4 pics, so that when you upload, you're knowing what you've got there. So you can put maybe first set, and then it's going to be a PDF, and then you're going to click save, and then it comes over here, and so you've got that first set. So we're going to open it. I'm going to show you. So when you have a PDF, you have to open it with Adobe Reader, which is a free program, very easy to use and very easy to get. So you just click on that, and then it'll show you your 4 cards. So you can upload that to Staples, and you're good with that. So that's just an extra tip if you find that you do want to upload them. Okay, so hopefully this has helped you a little bit. I know that it's overwhelming, everything that you're going through, and this just adds to it if you're not sure how to do it. So hopefully this has eased some of the pressure and helped you out with that. Okay, so thanks again so much.